Hello to you, my subscribers and returning subscribers. So, back to Labour Party. There is crisis that is rocking P2B's Labour Party right now. Since P2B joined Labour Party, he defected to Labour Party from PDP. In fact, so many people have been coming up to tell Nigerians that they are the presidential, flag bearer of Labour Party. The crisis rocking Labour Party appears to be festering as a faction of the party led by another person. This is the second person now, led by Mr Calistus Okafor, has held its national convention to elect Ambassador Jude Ezenwafor as its presidential flag bearer. In fact, these are why many people are calling the Igbo people that they are not united and all of that. We see what happened at the PDP, primary election. Tambuwal stepped down for Atiku. Who again stepped down for Atiku? Tambuwal stepped down for Atiku, and some other people stepped down for him. So, but why would these people know that even on one-on-one they will not defeat P2B? Why can't they at least give P2B a chance to contest on the platform of Labour Party? They are coming up as a faction. Today again is Jude Ezenwafor coming up, to elect, to parade himself as the presidential flag bearer of Labour Party. And they say what we are doing here today is to elect a man who is worthy to give us the change we've been yearning for. Okafor said in his acceptance speech, the presidential candidate of the Okafor-led faction pledged to rescue Nigeria. He said, "I have never been in a wrong place. Labour Party is going for a rescue mission," Ezenwafor said. With the deadline set by the Independent National Electoral Commission for the election of presidential candidates looming, the Labour Party appears divided on who will be the party's flag bearer. Mr. P2B is the candidate of the INEC recognized Julius Okafor-led faction. P2B is the Labour Party, P2B is the Labour Party presidential flag bearer. Then this man also, Ezenwafor, is another, Labour Party flag bearer. Meanwhile, another candidate also came up to stand as Labour Party presidential flag bearer, whose name is Samson Charles Uchenna. Samson Charles Uchenna claims to be the rightful presidential ticket holder of Labour Party and not P2B. Recall that on the 11th of May 2022, oil mogul Charles Uchenna emerged as Labour Party's sole presidential candidate. Labour Party on Wednesday, 11th of May 2022, made history as the first political party to produce a presidential candidate for the 2023 election. A businessman in the petroleum sector, Samson Charles Uchenna, represented by the Deputy National Youth Leader of his campaign organization, Aminu Bello, submitted his form at the headquarters of the Labour Party with a promise to radically transform national security architecture and settle all labor disputes in Nigeria. He was joined by many supporters that came to submit the form at the party secretariat in Abuja as part of fulfilling all procedures of nomination and expression of interest for the office of the president. Charles Uchenna, who returned his 30 million naira form to Labour Party and was received by its chairman Julius Abure, said Nigeria deserved the best from her government and not the spate of insecurity, elongated labor issues that undermine the human resources in the country. So if Charles Uchenna was made the Labour Party flag bearer even as back as 11th of May 2020, why did they again appoint or elect P2B again as their flag bearer? So Labour Party, there is a crisis that is rocking the Labour Party right now, and if nothing is done about it, Labour Party might end up not producing a representative at the general election come 2023 February next year. Many believe that politicians, I don't want to call names, from PDP and APC are sponsoring some of these people to shatter P2B's chances of contesting at the general election, or his chances of hopefully becoming the 16th president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But here's the deal. if P2B if he knows that Labour Party has already elected Charles Uchenna, according to reports, Charles Uchenna as of May 11 already submitted his nomination form, and he was elected by the Abure-led faction. Labour Party has two factions now, one that is endorsing P2B, one that is endorsing Samson Charles Uchenna, and again the one that is endorsing this Ezenwafor as their presidential flag bearer. What is actually happening? We see what happened at the APC. Why is it that people continue to call this Igbo, say that Igbo people are not united? And though I don't believe that, because Igbo people live in almost all the regions in Nigeria. Anywhere you go in Nigeria, you see Igbo people, the builders, the balance. So how can they say that they are not united? And their behavior always show that. Look at what happened at the APC presidential primary election. Fayemi stepped down for Tinubu. Ibikun and Mosun stepped down for Tinubu. They all stepped down for him. Even PDP, presidential primary election, Tambuwal stepped down for Atiku, and so many others stepped down for him. Why can't these people step down for P2B? Because they know even at the polls, P2B will still beat them. Why can't they? Why is it difficult for them to do so? Nobody knows them. They've not even become governors of any in their states. So why can't they step down for P2B? And why are they taking it up? Why are they ruining their? Why can't Igbos unite and produce a candidate? Why can't they not unite and get something from the federal, get something from this country? Every day, Igbos are marginalizing. They are now marginalizing themselves. They are scattering themselves. Look at what is happening at the Labour Party now. Charles Uchenna is coming up as a rifle, claims to be the rifle Labour Party flag bearer. Ezenwafor is coming up to be the rifle Labour Party flag bearer. Where were they when the Labour Party conducted their primary election, which P2B won? This is crazy. Something has to be done now. The earlier Labour Party fixes this crisis, the better for them, and of course the great chance of them participating at the 2023 general election. Guys, what do you think? What do you think of these people that came up now to claim that they are the rifle flag bearers of Labour Party, Charles Uchenna and Ezenwafor? Do you think that Labour Party betrayed Charles Uchenna or Ezenwafor? Because they were there before P2B joined. They are there, and of course I think Uchenna Charles submitted his own form even as far back as May 11, even before P2B defected to Labour Party. So who is betrayed? Who should be the rightful flag bearer of Labour Party? Or do you think that politicians from APC and PDP are sponsoring these people to shatter P2B's chances of becoming the president of Nigeria? Please, I would like you to air your views. Let your opinions comment below to tell us how you feel. Thank you.